Today's word of the day is reprobate. Let me tell you a story. A reprobate is a person entirely without morals or principles. If you saw my video on approbation, you'll see the same root word, probare, meaning prove or test. But with approbation, a person has been tested and found worthy. A reprobate is a person who has been tested and found to be unworthy. We go back to the ancient civilization of Parthia. People often just group Parthia in with Persia, but it was its own thing, quite famous for their horse archers. About 150 years into the empire, there was a king, Orodes I. And King Orodes had a lot of sons. This was back in the days when kings had squads of wives. But there was one son he loved above them all, Phraates. He loved Phraates so much, in fact, that he gave up the throne to pass it to Phraates, making sure there was never any question of succession. Phraates, however, turned out to be a complete reprobate. His first act as king was to execute his father. And even that wasn't enough to quell the fears of this paranoid reprobate. He then turned his attention to his brothers and killed 29 of them. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to hear more about my books or other activities, check out www.lanceconradbooks.com. See you next time.